Shalom Chavirim. Today is the 6th day of Iyar in the year 5780, corresponding to April 30th, 2020. Psalm 38 is traditionally read on this day. A Psalm of David to make memorial. O Lord, do not punish me in wrath. Do not chastise me in fury. For your arrows have struck me. Your blows have fallen upon me. There is no soundness in my flesh because of your rage, no wholeness in my bones because of my sin. My iniquities overwhelm me. They are like a heavy burden, more than I can bear. My wounds fester because of my folly. I walk in gloom all day long. My sinews are full of fever. There is no soundness in my flesh. I am all benumbed and crushed. I cry because of the turmoil in my mind. O Lord, you are aware of all my prayers. My suffering is not hidden from you. My mind reels and my strength fails me. My eyes have lost their luster. My friends and companions stand back from my affliction. My kinsmen stand far off. Those who seek my life lay traps, and those who wish me harm speak with malice. But I am like a deaf man, unhearing, like a man who cannot speak up. I am like one who does not hear, who has no retort on his lips. But I wait for you, O Lord, and you will answer. For I fear they will rejoice over me. When my foot gives way, they will vaunt themselves against me, for I am on the verge of collapse. My pain is always with me. I acknowledge my iniquity. I am fearful over my sin, for my mortal enemies are numerous. My treacherous foes are many. Those who repay evil for good harass me for pursuing good. Do not abandon me, O Lord, my God. Be not far from me. Hasten to my aid, O Lord, my deliverance. The psalmist is suffering from a debilitating disease and struggling to find a way to endure it. Like many others who have experienced the ravages of illness, he wonders, why is this happening to me? What did I do wrong? These questions torment the psalmist, as they have many others who ask, is this illness afflicting me a result of my wrongdoing? Am I being punished for something I've done? Unlike the psalmist, we reject the idea of sin being the cause of illness. But like the psalmist, we still ask the question, why is this happening? We know that a critical illness can often change a person's entire perspective on life. And we know that a critical illness can often affect a person's relationships with loved ones and friends. We know that a critical illness can often cause within the stricken person feelings of isolation, alienation, and abandonment. Like so many others in similar circumstances, the psalmist cries out, my friends stay away from me, and my family keeps far from me. Worse than his illness is the loneliness the psalmist suffers, with no friends or family to comfort him. All he has is God, and he prays that God will not abandon him. So what about now? Can we imagine how those afflicted with this virus feel? How lonely and isolated they must feel, cut off from family and friends? Can we imagine the pain of family and friends who would never abandon their loved ones, but who are not permitted to be near them? I have no doubt that many of them have called out to God for guidance, and God answers as God always has, as our tradition teaches. When we stay connected to those who are ill and to the ones who love them, we indeed walk in God's ways.